Konnichiwa, Senpai. This is Yukine, short form
Miyuki-san.
and we are back here with our interesting news
from the land of the rising sun.
Japan on your head now.
Today we are covering 3 topics here on yukinews. First, the cat apartment project started in Takamatsu City. Second, Femtech attracts attention in Japan. And lastly, Hiroshima Peace Memorial Day and the story of Hibakusha. では参りましょう。A cat cafe owner, Mr. Toshiaki Ito, has launched the project Nekotsuki Chintai, or Cat Apartment, with a real estate agency in Takamatsu City, Kagawa Prefecture. They renovated the apartment with cute cat doors and walls, making it easier for both resident and cat to live in. According to the Ministry of Environment or Konkyosho, Kagawa Prefecture, which is located in Shikoku Island, was the 4th largest number of cats and dogs being put down in animal shelters up until 2018. This project started in a hope to help decrease this number by bringing these cats and letting them live with their new owners in these apartments. Not only that, but Mr. Toshiaki Ito also assists the residents by advising on how to take care of cats when needed. If the resident decided to move to another place, they can either take the cat with themselves or leave it to Mr. Toshiaki Ito, who voluntarily takes care of these cats, which is a really nice thing for him to do this. I mean, this is a big appare for Mr. Toshiaki Ito. Unfortunately, most of the apartments in Japan do not allow pets like cats and dogs. I still remember petting a stray cat outside my old apartment and feeling really bad because I couldn't let her stay inside my place. She disappeared before I even find someone who can take care of her. I didn't want to take her to the animal shelter since I know what they will do to her if they didn't find a new owner. But I still wish I could find a shelter for her. The only thing I know was she was abandoned by her owner because she was very friendly to strangers. My neighbors were petting her and I was not even a cat person until I met her. To this day, I want to think that some kind person took her and she's living happily. Anyways, I think this is a great project to help the stray cats from getting put down, and I do hope that they also build one for dogs. I have a feeling that the demand for this is really big, and this can also help the big issue of loneliness in Japan, in my opinion. Femtech products are getting more attraction in Japan since a multi-brand shop called Newsstand Tokyo has opened on July 28. This shop Newsstand is an American company with the concept of reinventing the new standard from the perspective of the next generation. Newsstand Tokyo is their first branch ever in Asia, and Femtech products are drawing attention to many women. Femtech is a coin word of female technology, which is usually a service, app, or product that uses technology to help women's health issues such as periods, pregnancy, menopause, and more. I'm very curious about what kind of Femtech products they have in the market. I would like to explore with you guys because I'm not really familiar with this stuff.
Sadly.
Alright, we're in the Newsstand Tokyo online shop page. I wonder what they have here. Product, health and beauty, organic cereal shorts. Hey, すごい. Wow, it's sold out. You just have to wear this on your period. You don't need to use a tampon or a pads, and it's all organic. わ、すごいなこれ。こんな素晴らしい商品が存在しているとは思わなかったな。It is crazy to think that there are slightly more women in Japan, but these products or services are only recently starting to spread. I love the idea these Femtech products help us women be more positive in dealing our body or health issues. By the way, did you know that the menstrual leave is recognized in our country? I don't really know how it works since I worked in man-oriented industries, but I heard that in few companies, women can get days off for period pain. I feel like that is something that companies can do to help women because
Period pain is not a joke.
そんなにイライラして生理か？
also In Japan, most women don't take maternity leave that long. After a few days of giving birth, they usually go back to work, which I thought was crazy. I don't know how they do it. How many days you can take maternity leave in your country? I'm curious, let me know in the comment section. And if you are a woman, I am giving you a virtual hug because I think you are awesome. And if you're a guy, please take some time to understand the perspective of the women in your life.
Moving on, last topic.
Japan marked the 75th anniversary of Hiroshima bombing on Thursday, August 6. This annual ceremony was scaled back down because of coronavirus concerns. 800 people gathered in Hiroshima to pay their respects and pray for peace in this ceremony, including the victims of atomic bomb or Hibakusha with their families and representatives from 83 different countries. A minute's silence at 8:15 a.m. marks the exact moment the atomic bomb was dropped on the city in 1945. Hiroshima Mayor Kazumi Matsui has called on world leaders to commit more seriously to nuclear disarmament, but the government of Japan did not sign the treaty on the prohibition of nuclear weapons in 2017 because of ongoing security concerns. It has been 75 years since this tragic event, and the generation that experienced it or saw it in person are getting older. The average age of the victims, or Hibakusha, is more than 83 years old now. Every year, my dad will talk about how my grandma saw the atomic bomb dropped in Hiroshima. She lived in Ehime Prefecture, located in Shikoku Island, which is a little bit south of Hiroshima. My grandmother said it looked like a big firework, and their village knew about the bombing only after a few days. Now, the younger generation is taking the mantle to not forget this horrible event by passing on the stories to future generations. Tomoka Watanabe, who was born 8 years after the bombing of Hiroshima, created the local peace-building group called the Asian Network of Trust Hiroshima, or ANT-Hiroshima in short. Both of her parents survived the atomic bomb drop in Hiroshima. Her organization has been dedicated to peace building and peace education around the world. One of the great campaigns that they worked on was making children's picture books like Paper Crane Journey and A Small Ant and Big Trees. The Paper Crane Journey is translated into 32 languages, and they have been sending copies to schools and youth organizations in war zones and disaster areas overseas. Despite the pandemic, they have also been actively spreading information on atomic bomb testimonies online. What happened to Hiroshima and Nagasaki was awful, and I think bombs should never be used again. Sadly, these terrible weapons help to keep some countries safe, but I hope more people can learn from the victims. We will end this video here today. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts down the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. I post a video every single week. Also, please follow my shop Instagram at artaashadika. どうもありがとう。また来週、ゆきねでした。